Hey everybody, this is Holly, your everyday life coach. And today on episode 18, we are talking about getting unstuck. Let's face it, I'm pretty sure that at some point we have all felt stuck in a situation, whether it was a relationship, a job, kind of like a point in our life where we were at a crossroads, our weight, money, pretty much everything. When I think about it, when we're feeling stuck, it's all based on kind of like three basic things: self-worth, safety, and love. And this love could be self-love as well. Being stuck, is a time where nothing happens, and maybe it's because we're afraid of letting it happen, right? Like we're afraid of the future, so we start procrastinating and we end up staying in this limbo situation, but we're upset that we're stuck, but we don't know how to get unstuck. Or maybe it's because we can't let go of the past. And I feel like when it's this, we're really in like that woulda, coulda, shoulda mode. Like, I'm stuck. I should have done this because I would have done that, and I could have done this, but I didn't, and because of that, I'm here. Like, we've all been in this mode, right? We've all been in the woulda, coulda, shoulda mode. But the thing with this is all we're doing is we're not staying focused on movement. We're just kind of, again, still, right? We're in this head game where we are just mind blanking ourselves. And the big thing about being stuck is scared of letting go. Like, if you think about when you've felt stuck and kind of the details of it, that's usually the biggest takeaway is we're scared of let it go. The thing with being stuck is, or the cool thing of being stuck, I guess, the positive thing of being stuck is that it's an opportunity for us to grow. Because on the other side of getting, unstuck is like this whole new life and a whole new you. And really, how to get unstuck, these are my kind of suggestions. One is realize you're not going to know all the answers, or it's not going to be all figured out before, you get unstuck. And that's hard for some people. I feel like everybody, before we make that next move, we need to have it all figured out and all of the answers at our hands. But that is not life. That's not life. And we all need to recognize that. The one thing is letting go. Letting go is huge, and surrendering to a higher power. My higher power is God. I'm not, maybe you're more spiritual. Totally get it. But it's important that we let go and surrender to a higher power. Because it's about them or God or whatever being helping us, right? And being more important than ourselves, than our ego. And that goes also with one of the things, it's being honest with yourself. Ooh, this is hard for some people. And one of the reasons why I love being a life coach and kind of the way that I practice is I am 100% real and honest. That is the only way to be. And that's the only way you should be when you think about getting unstuck. Because the BS is definitely not going to get you out of where you're at with this rut. Another thing is to stop comparing yourself to others. I know when I'm feeling stuck, often I'm comparing myself to, peers, or when I was, working in the corporate world, I would be comparing myself, to people in, similar jobs. That's another mind F. And really, you have to stop comparing yourself to others. And the best way to do that is to truly be grateful for what you have and the right now. Just to put your focus on being grateful. One of the great ways, too, is just to clear your life of all the negativity. And negativity often comes hand in hand with feeling stuck. It's like a great recipe, so to speak, of feeling stuck, because we just surround ourselves with all of these negative thoughts and vibes. So to get unstuck, my suggestion to you is to remove all of the toxic things in your life, right? So that could be negative people, the negative music, negative things you read, truly clear your life of all the negativity, and this will help you with that feeling of being stuck and getting unstuck. Another idea is to talk to someone. Listen, I'm a huge fan of therapists, so depending on what your issues are with being stuck, I would recommend that you either get a life coach like myself or a therapist, depending on what the rooted cause is. But talking to someone and really laying it all out is so awesome and will help you kind of get your thoughts together. And one way to get your thoughts together is to write. Writing is a great way to kind of take an inventory on your life. I've talked about this before in different episodes. And the things that I want you to write is, and these are kind of huge things, right? What do I want? What do I want my life to look like in 1 month, in 6 months, in a year? Write it down. What do I want? What am I avoiding? And why am I avoiding it? We know, again, don't BS yourself. You know what you're avoiding. Right? Why are you avoiding it? What are the things that you need to let go? And this is important with things when we're feeling stuck, because we hold on to things from the past. Write them out. What do I need to let go to move on? The only person who's going to get you unstuck is yourself. So right now, if you're feeling stuck and you're like, shit, what am I going to do here? How am I going to get out of this? It's going to take you to do these things. And I'm not saying you need to do them all at once. It's baby steps. It's truly baby steps. One of my favorite quotes is from one of the Rocky movies. I've literally watched this scene so many times, it's ridiculous. But here is what's said. It's a mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit you as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And so that's what I leave you with today. Getting unstuck, it really is about letting go, clearing your head, and putting in positive and focus on what you want. And just, going going in that baby step, but always forward. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please feel free to rate it in your podcast player. Comment, send me a tweet, an Instagram post. I would love it. This is Holly Moss, your everyday life coach, and episode 18, Getting Unstuck.